A good flashlight can make night hikes safer, camp setups smoother, and even everyday tasks easier. But can you get all that in one tiny pocket-friendly tactical light? That's when we first heard about the Acebeam K1. So we decided to give it a try, and we've been carrying the K1 for months to see if it's truly worth the hype. After taking it along on hikes, late-night walks, and random tasks around camp, we've gotten a real sense of how it performs, not just in specs, but in the way it actually feels in hand and works when you need it most. So, today we'll share our full experience and thoughts on it. Now, first things first, let's see what we actually got when we opened the box. Right away, we found the flashlight itself with the 14,500 rechargeable battery already installed. Along with that, we spotted a USB A to C charging cable, a couple of spare O-rings, a small user manual, and a wrist lanyard. Though the light doesn't have a lanyard hole, but it's not a big deal since the light is small enough to carry comfortably without it. And obviously, we got the user manual with the warranty card, all tucked neatly inside the bright orange packaging. Now, we must say, Acebeam just keeps things simple, but in a smart way. Best part is you actually get what you need to get started right away. There's no need to buy extra stuff. When it comes to design, the K1 sticks with that classic flashlight shape, flared head, narrow body, but on the smaller side, which actually makes it feel pocket-friendly. The body has these subtle flat spots that help it sit slimmer in our hand or pocket, and the screw-on clip and rotary selector on the head are nice little touches that make it feel more thoughtful than just a basic light. As for build quality, we were honestly impressed. The finish feels solid and smooth, and the whole thing has a quality weight without being heavy. If we had to nitpick, the switches could feel a bit smoother, but that's a minor gripe in the bigger picture. Now, in terms of size, it weighs less than 3 ounces, and the pocket clip makes it easy to hook onto a belt or pack strap, though we often just clip it to our jacket pocket. And being this portable, we've been able to use it as an EDC. When it comes to switching between modes, the K1 keeps things simple and intuitive. We found a 3-position rotary toggle right on the head of the light that lets us pick between white light, laser, and UV, and it's easy to rotate with one hand. At first, it felt a little unusual, but we quickly got the hang of cycling through modes. Now, another thing we really like is the tactical tail switch. It lets us turn the light on and off or adjust brightness quickly, which comes in handy when we just need instant light. What we found a bit tricky, though, was the strobe mode. We have to do quick twisting motions to activate it, and in a stressful moment, that didn't feel as natural as having a dedicated button. It works, but we felt it's a bit more complicated than it needs to be. Here, the main LED pushes up to around 1,000 lumens on high, and it easily felt bright enough for night walks, checking camp areas, and scanning ahead on a trail. The beam looks clean, and the reach gave us a comfortable sense of awareness in open spaces. Then there's the green laser, something we honestly thought would just be a party trick. But during group hikes, it turned out to be actually handy for pointing out spots in the distance without blasting everyone with full brightness. And the UV mode was another bonus, helping us quickly catch reflective markers, look over gear, and even inspect little details on equipment. All three together made the light feel more like a mini multi-tool than a simple flashlight. As for the switch, we got a forward clicky tail switch with a metal boot that feels tough, though a bit stiff. We can half press it for momentary light, which works fine, but we noticed a slight delay in response. It's not a major issue though, just something we expected to feel snappier. Overall, the setup works, but it could be a touch more responsive. The Acebeam K1's battery setup turned out to be really convenient for us in everyday use. As we mentioned earlier, it comes with a 14,500 rechargeable battery that has a 1,000 mAh capacity, a built-in safety circuit, and a button-top design, plus a USB-C port built right into it, so charging is quite simple, so we didn't have to carry a separate charger on our trips. What we really liked, though, is the flexibility. It can also run on a standard AA battery, and that gave us a sense of reliability during longer camping weekends. We found the K1 lasted about 2.5 hours on medium mode, and on high mode it ran for roughly 1 hour. Though we expected a battery indicator, but there isn't one, so we often found ourselves guessing, and a few times that left us a little anxious at night. Okay, now let's share what we found out after actually carrying the Acebeam K1 for a while. On night hikes, the white beam is bright enough to move safely without a headlamp, which is handy when you need your hands free for gear or trekking poles. When we were setting up camp after dark, we ended up just tucking the flashlight into our jackets. The UV mode actually proved more useful than we expected in tactical situations. On low-light trails or campsite setups, it helped us quickly spot reflective tabs on our gear, which made organizing and moving equipment much safer. Whether it was checking the perimeter around camp, looking through the car for a missing pouch, or just making sure the trail ahead was clear, it handled those small tactical checks without slowing us down. And the green laser, honestly, we thought we'd never use it. But during that same outing, it ended up being perfect for pointing out distant trail markers and landmarks to each other without shouting directions. Moments like that reminded us that the K1 isn't just a small, everyday flashlight. It's a tool that actually helps when you're trying to stay organized and aware in low light. Though we have to say, there are a few areas that could be better. The strobe, as we mentioned earlier, isn't always the easiest to use when we need it fast, and the lack of a battery indicator sometimes leaves you guessing how much power is left. Now, what really sticks with us, though, is how versatile and tough it actually is. It handles multiple lighting modes, survives the bumps and scrapes of outdoor use, and fits in pockets or is clipped to gear. We've used it on hikes, late-night camp setups, quick tactical-style checks, and even everyday tasks around the yard, and it never lets us down. Some might wish for a slightly bigger version with a longer runtime, but honestly, the compact size is part of why we keep coming back to it. It's always there when we need it without getting in the way. Yeah, it's not the perfect one, but for us, it's proven itself enough that we can really rely on it. So that's pretty much our take on the Acebeam K1. We'd love to hear what you think. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share this video, and subscribe for more.